Next, toughest session. Toughest session is not in terms of Excel. Excel is very easy. Toughest session is after the lunch break. Attending a training session after a lunch break is the biggest challenge. Correct? For me, it's the biggest challenge to handle a session after the lunch break, heavy lunch. But I think we are going to see a practical session we can manage. So the last session, what we did is, last chapter, what we have learned is about, what is the chapter last one? Flash filling. So flash filling, we have to give one or two examples and we have to fill the data. While giving an example, give it on the next immediate column and your example should be case sensitive. We have seen how to separate the numbers, we have seen how to separate the text, how to separate the date also. With the help of this, exercise number 03. Go to the sheet number 03. We have product code, we have bill number, we have shipment date, we have customer location. So there is a table available here. With this table, what I want you to do it, you are going to do this. What are you going to do it is, I want the output similar to this. Yes, output should be similar to this. Forget about the heading. Heading, flash fill will not fill it properly. You have to fill the heading. Heading, forget, I don't want the headings. From the product code, I want like this, C7062. C is the first letter of the customer location. A8240. This is how the product code has to be displayed. And from the shipment date, only the years should be separated. From the customer location, CCH, AMU. CCH is the first letters. Coastal Cargo Hub, CCH. Similarly, AMU. Similarly, JSPC. And the last one is from the bill number, last 5 digits. Last 5 digits of the bill number. 00052, 00022. 0 to be prefixed. Yes. So I want you to do this. Try this. Flash filling. Your next task. Bill number, last 4 digits. Six digits, sorry. Last 6 digits of the bill number. 00043, 00021. This is how it should be. Your output should look like this finally. Your final output should be like this. One by one. Hold the three. Last 4 years. From shipment date, you get only the years. 24, 20, 23. The years has to be separated from the certain. Sir, 4. Okay, let me try this. First one is product code C7062 is my product code. Then control E. Perfect. I given one example and control E. It's working perfectly. Next one. Shipment date 2024. Shipment date is 2024. I want 2019, 2020. Let me try with one example. If one example is not working out, give two examples. I'm trying with one example. It's working out. Next one is CCH. I think this will not work. Control E. No, it's not correct. Why? Because this Ahmedabad manufacturing unit should be AMU. Jaipur parts is JPC, but it's giving a wrong result. So what we have to do? One more example. AMU. CCH and AMU. Now control E. Yes. Now it's separating perfectly. Then I want last 6 digits. So if I type 000052, it will not accept. So what we have to do now? Format of the cell. Control 1. Then custom. Then how many zeros? 4. 5 zeros because 6 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 zeros. Hash. 5 zeros and a hash. Okay. Now let us type 52. Yes. 4 zeros and 52. Let us use control E and check. Yes. It's working fine. As I told, flash fill will not create your heading properly. It's better we have to type the heading. It's better to type the heading instead of asking flash fill to create. It's better to type our own headings. This flash fill is not only used for separating the data. Let us come to the exercise number 4, where I can see ID, employee last name, employee first name is away. Last name and first name. Now what we are going to do is, I want to combine this last name and first name in one cell. Arjun Rajesh, Chandru Kumar, Gokul Suresh. I want to put it in one cell. Same thing. Arjun space Rajesh. So I want to combine 2 cells together. With a space in between, comma in between, your wish. I am giving a space. Enter. One example. If one example is not working, try with 2 examples. Control E. Yes. Arjun space Rajesh, Bhavani space Mani, Chandru space Kumar, Deepa space Rajesh. If it is giving a suggestion, accept it. Right suggestion. If it is giving a right suggestion, accept it. If it's not giving the right suggestion, type it. Okay. Next one is the easiest one, but listen to the task and do it. You should get the right output. Sometimes it will not generate the right output. So be careful. The next one. You are going to generate the email IDs. You are going to generate the email IDs for all the employees. How I want you to generate this? It should be like this. Arjun.r at Outlook. It can be Outlook. It can be maybe your company name, Elgi.com also. That's also fine. But Arjun.r, Bhavani.m. The initial is M. Then. That's initial is not LCM. All initial is M. Initial is M. No, you said that. Bhavani issue is young, but giving the wrong result. That's what I check. Check whether it's giving the right result. Only single. If he has called and given the wrong answer. You are calling and giving the wrong answer, I will get you the old guard back. Old highest guard back. Wrong answer, no. One is penalty. Okay. Arjun.r at Outlook, LG, anything. I'll put outlook.com. But most of the people have made a mistake here. As I told, try with one example. If I say control E, it's not working right. Why? Because is Arjun.r. .r. Arjun's second letter is R. Even his first name is also starting with R. With R, it should take. So that's why it's a confusion here. For Arjun, it's taking the second letter R. So Bhavani, it will take the second letter as H. Chandru also second letter as H. Deepa also second letter as E. But it should take Deepa.R. So what we have to do is try to give one more example. Bhavani.m at outlook.com. Now press Ctrl E. It should work. And as I told, try with one. If it is not working, at least try with the two. Now, I don't know whether you have noticed it. When I click on this, it automatically goes to Outlook. It has automatically created a hyperlink. When I click, you can see it creates hyperlink. It goes to Outlook. It will send a mail. This is better actually. Outlook has created automatically hyperlink. That's fine. But if you don't want the hyperlink, the first one is not hyperlink because that's a heading. So other things I don't want the hyperlink means select the data, Control Shift down arrow, right click on it. There is an option called as remove hyperlink. But as I indicated, it's better to have the hyperlink. Don't remove it. It's better to have it. Don't remove it. Because after removing, creating is very tougher. So better to have it. But if you don't want, you can delete it. Hyperlink will get deleted. Okay. Right now. Normally, who is finishing first will get a 6, second will get a 4, third will get a 3, then 2, then 1. Now, who is going to finish first? Free hit. Means double sixer, double 4, double 3, double 1. who is in the bottom, they can come to the top now. So what I want you to do it is same sheet on the right hand side. Same sheet on the right hand side. Go to the right hand side of the same sheet. There is a column available, raw data. The column is raw data. Based on this column, same sheet, go to the right side. Maybe I think it's in the column number Z. Z. If you go to the column number Z, there is a data available. I want you to split the data like this. Your data has to be splitted like this. From the raw data, you have to split your data like this. State code AP, GJ, location mix 35, block 17, year 2012, 2022, location code AP mix. Your output should be similar to this equipment code. Your output should be similar to this. How it's available on the system, it should be similar to this. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You should get 6 output from one column. One column, we are separating 6 columns from one column. 6 outputs from one, I should get 6 outputs. Second one is not right. So sixth one is also not right. Wait. I bring the cards. Someone is raising the hands for the same task and getting 2 scores. 2 ones and giving. Okay. First one, AP, Control E. It's not right. Because here you can see somewhere else it's not, it's AP hyphen block. It's not giving the right result. So we have to give one more, GJ, Control E. Then, what is the next one? Mix 35. Mix 35. Control E. Fine. It's working fine. Next one is year 2012. 2012. But why I'm getting the dot 00 because it's in a general format. How do we remove that 00? I don't want the 00. I want 2012. Control Shift. All are drawing. Wave. You named it as wave itself. Control Shift wave. Okay. That's not wave actually. We don't call it as wave. Tilde or tilde. TILTED. Tilde or tilde. You can call it as tilde or tilde also. Control Shift. Or you can name it by your wish. As you told, wave is also okay. Control Shift wave. Control E. Yes. Then location. AP mix. Yes. Is it giving right? Ah. Next one is EQ 35. EQ 35. Control E. Yes. AP 12 and 35. AP 12, 35. Sorry. Yes. I think it's not giving the right output. It's not giving the right output. So second we have to do one more. GJ 2237. So try to give one input. If one is not working out, at least give two inputs. Then press Control E. So Control E, flash fill, separating, combining, uppercase, lowercase, trimming. For everything, we can use this flash filling. Let us jump to the exercise number 5. We have month name, sales percentage. Every month we have some sales. This is January, February, March, April. We have some sales. Based on the sales, we want to calculate what could be the sales percentage. To calculate the sales percentage, is the mic is working. Hello. Then what is the purpose of using mic? They are paying for mic. Really, they are paying for mic. Sir, can you? Mic is not working. There's a number. My decimal will be okay, I know that, but still. Mic is not good, so they are paying rent for. I know my decimal will be okay, but still. Earlier it was working, now I don't know what has happened. Yes. Okay. So sheet number 05. We have month, we have sales. Now we want to calculate what could be the sales percentage. To calculate sales percentage, normally what we will do is, we have to find out the grand total, correct? First to find the grand total, then we have to divide that January month with the grand total. Then you will get the percentage of sales for January. But instead of this, let me select this sales. That's we can do it in an older version, latest version. Select the sales column. Select the sales column. You can see on the bottom, there is a small tag appearing now. There is a small tag appearing on the bottom. There is a tag. Now the name of this tag, we call this as quick analysis. You can quickly analyze your data. Quick analysis. What's the shortcut key? You can click on that mouse. Using the mouse, you can click there and go to quick analysis. First method. Second method, you can use the shortcut key, Control Q, the first letter of quick analysis. So either click on the quick analysis or use the shortcut key, Control Q, whichever is easier. I recommend to go with Control Q. So let me press Control Q. There is option available, formatting, charts, totals, tables, sparkline. We'll see one by one. First, let us start with totals. Totals, sum, average, count, percentage, running total. But there is two sums available. Left hand side there is a sum, right hand side there is a sum. Could you tell me what is the difference between the left hand side sum and right hand side sum? So the blue colored sum is by row wise. Orange or yellow colored sum is by column wise. But what is our expectation? I want to get the percentage, sales percentage. Yes, there is a sales percentage available. That's the percentage here, percentage of total. But this percentage of total is for row wise. But my data is by column wise. So click on the arrow mark here. Just click on the arrow mark. You can see there is an option available. Furthermore option available. Percentage of total. That's it. Click on percentage of total. It automatically calculates the percentage and it finds the percentage here. No need to write a formula. For January it's 1.72, February it's 6.12, March is 6.27, April is 5.15. So it's calculated the percentage. Let me explain it again. Before that, let me check whether it's working fine. How can I check whether my formula is right or wrong? Select that sales percentage. Select the sales percentage and go to the bottom and check. You can see the total is 100. If the total is 100 percentage, it means your formula is correct. So I'll explain it again. Select the sales data, Control Q, go to quick analysis, totals, quick analysis. Have you selected two sheets at a time? What we did it in the morning? If you are select, I don't know why you are selecting two sheets always. Select only one sheet. Control Q, totals, click on the arrow mark and go for percentage of total. Don't select two sheets. Why are you selecting two sheets? You select two sheets, nothing will work. Sorting, filtering, subtotaling, pivot, nothing will work. Okay. I want to find the cumulative percentage. Could you tell me what is cumulative? For example, can you tell me what should be the cumulative percentage for January month? 1.72. February. Approximately 7.84. It should be 7.84. Similarly, it should go on. That means 1.72 plus 6.12 should be the February month. That's called as cumulative. Very simple. Select the sales percentage now. Select the sales percentage now. Control Q again. Go to the totals again. There is an arrow mark. Go to the arrow mark. Running total. That's it. Running total is equivalent to cumulative. Yes. 1.72, 7.84, 14.10, 19.25. At last 100. If you are getting 100, your formula is correct. Select this, Control Q, go to totals, arrow mark, running total. That's all. We got the cumulative percentage. Right? Simple. But next one is not your task. It's not your task. No score for that. But I want you to try. Same sheet on the bottom. There is a data. week numbers, number of items, week number of items. Find out the percentage, find out the cumulative percentage. Your output should look like this, but it's not your task. No score for this. Very easy. Find the percentage and cumulative percentage, week wise. Seems very simple. Find the percentage and cumulative percentage, week wise. Very good. As I told, no score for this. Good. No score. The challenges. Help me here. Select the number of items, then control, Q, totals. Which one? Blue or yellow? Yellow. Blue. So every week, what is my percentage? But I want cumulative. Select this range. Control Q again. Totals. Then running total. Cumulative. So first week, what is my percentage? Second week, what is my percentage? 24th week, we have completed 100%. Yes. But the next one is your task. Exercise number 6. We have months. We have months available here. Months, next to the months, website enquiries, telemarketing leads, partner referrals, and even sign up and social media leads. Now, what are you going to do is you are going to find out the percentage and cumulative percentage overall. Percentage of total, not percentage of website inquiries, and percentage of overall total, cumulative percentage also. And cumulative percent, row wise also I should get the percentage. Row wise as well as column wise, both. Column wise, percentage of total, percentage of overall total, not percentage of website and overall total. All the inquiries put together, overall total. And cumulative percentage and percentage by row wise also, both. Oh, where is row wise? Row wise.
Done, sir.
Cumulative.
Done, sir. Done, sir.
Done. Done.
Sir, done.
Done.
Cumulative. There is no sign. Row wise. Row wise. Row wise. I told you are the top scorer. Only your patient. I will come. Very good. So let me select this range first. Entire range. Don't select a particular area. Select the entire range. Then Control Q. Totals. First let us go for row wise. Percentage of total. So website inquiry is 44%. Telemarketing, I think website inquiry is more actually. So then Control Q. Go to totals. Arrow mark. Go for percentage of total. Column overall percentage. Then this percentage we want the cumulative also. Control Q. Select this percentage. Control Q. Totals. Running total. Column wise. So row wise as well as column wise. Excellent. 7. Exercise number 07. We have a table, date, region 1, region 2, region 3, region 4, region 5. Let us take the first region, region 1. Assume we have some target. Assume these are all the every day we have made a sales or we have made a production or something. Now we have a target. My target is, assume my target is 1000. I want to know in which are all the date we have achieved our target. If we achieved our target, I want to show it separately. If you have not achieved it, I want to show it separately. First of all, let me select the column. Could you tell me how can you select the entire column? I want to select the entire B column. How do we do it? Click on B. Control Shift down will select only the data. Suppose I want to select the entire B column, you can click on B, or you can use the shortcut key Control Space Bar, which is a shortcut key for selecting entire column. Shift Space Bar, which will select the entire row. Control Space Bar will select the entire column. Shift Space Bar will select entire row. If you are pressing all the three together, Control Shift Space, entire table. If you are pressing the Control Shift Space Bar twice, 2 times. First time if you press Control Shift Space Bar, entire table. If you are pressing that Control Shift Space Bar, the same Control Shift Space Bar 2 times, twice, then entire sheet will get selected. Okay. Control space, entire column. Shift space, entire row. Control Shift space, entire table. Twice. Second time when you press that Control Shift Space Bar, entire sheet will get selected. I will try all this. You can see my cursor is at B column, Control Space. The B column is selected. Suppose my cursor is somewhere else in 10th row. I want to select the 10th row. Shift space. 10th row is getting selected. Now I place the cursor somewhere else on the table. Control Shift space. The table is getting selected. Same Control Shift space bar second time. Sheet will get selected. Okay. You have to place the cursor inside. Control yes. I will explain. Control A and Control Shift space bar is both the same. But selecting the table, we have a different shortcut key. I will explain that. Entire sheet will get selected. Okay. Now actually we have to select only the data. Here not required to select the entire table. Let me select only the data. Only the data. Control Shift down arrow. And you can see the tag is appearing at the bottom. Quick analysis. Once again the same quick analysis which we used just now few minutes before. Click on the same Control Q or quick analysis. First option, formatting. Formatting, data bars, color scale, icon, greater than, top 10. Let us go to greater than. So I click on greater than, formatting, greater than. It's opening a new dialog box and it's asking greater than what? What is your value? 1000. Let us type 1000. I repeat it. Select the column, select the data, Control Q and go to formatting and go to greater than. And what's my target? My target is 1000. I typed as 1000. And you can parallelly, you would have checked wherever it's more than 1000, 100, wherever more than 1000, you can see red color is highlighted. If you are okay with this, just click on OK. If you are not okay with this color, then you can go to this arrow mark available here, where you can see yellow filled with dark yellow, green filled with dark green, light red fill, red text, red borders are available. Still, if you are not satisfied with the colors, then we can go for custom formatting. Custom formatting, two things cannot be done. Two things cannot be done. One is you cannot change your font names. Font names cannot be changed. Font size cannot be changed. Other things you can do it. Bold, more than 1000. Bold it, more than 1000. Italic it, more than 1000. Bold and italic, more than 1000. Put a font color, more than 1000. Underline it. These are all the things possible. Font names and font size cannot be changed. Still, if you are not okay, you can go to borders. Borders, what is meant by borders? Surrounding the cell. Surrounding the cell, you will get a box like this. When you click on outline, you will get a box like this. You can change the box size, you can change the box color also. But I recommend not to use borders. Why? Because when you use more and more borders, it may increase your file size. Your file size may increase if you are giving more and more borders. Avoid giving borders. Not only here, normally also. Normally also avoid giving, not only here, and everywhere. I think I recommend not to use the borders. Border is always a problem, right? I'm not saying in Excel. Normally also. Normally border is a problem. We'll avoid the borders. Go to fill. Fill it with some color. Maybe since it's a target, I'll select a green. So if it is more than 1000, I'm going to give a green color here. So let us give a green and I say OK. OK. Wherever my value is more than the target. If it is more than 1000, we are getting a green color highlighted. Correct? Select the data, Control Q, go to formatting, greater than, and we are giving a value here. Select the color if you are satisfied. If you are not satisfied, go to custom format and change the colors. You can go to font colors, borders, but I recommend not to use borders. Go to fill and I will fill it with some color. Okay. But greater than 1000, fine. Now I want to apply one more condition, 500 to 1000. So I want to give 500 to 1000. I want to give a different color. Unfortunately, when I press Control Q, when I go to formatting, there is no option available between or less than. Greater than is available, between less than is not available. So select the data, go to the Home tab. Go to the Home tab. Under Home tab, Conditional Formatting. Go to Home tab, Conditional Formatting. Highlight Cell Rules. Go to Home tab. Below the Home tab, Conditional Formatting. Highlight Cell Rules. Under Highlight Cell Rules, you can see there is an option called as between. All the options are available here. Greater than, less than, between, equal to, text containing, date occurring. Home tab, conditional formatting, highlights. If you want to do quick analysis, you can do this. But greater than, less than, between, it's available here. Go to Home tab, conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, between. But from the morning, I'm saying try to use more of shortcut keys. How can I go to this Home tab, conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, between without using mouse? Two keys are available. Two keys. First one is Alt. There is a key Alt on your keyboard. That key is available on two areas, right? Left hand side there is Alt. Right hand side also you can see Alt. But I recommend to go with the left hand side Alt key, not the right hand side. Left side Alt key, or even you can use F10 also. F10 is also another key, or some laptops you have to press function F10. Okay. So either Alt key or F10 key, whichever is comfortable. Let us press Alt. So I am going to press Alt key here. Sorry. I press Alt. You can see for every tabs and ribbons, there is a key highlighted. File F, Home H, Insert N, Page Layout P, Formula M, Data A, Review R, View W. For everything, there is a key highlighted. Tell me what is the key highlighted for Home? H. So we have to press H. Conditional formatting, L. Highlight cell rules, H. Between, B. That's all. We have never touched mouse. We did everything through the keyboard itself. So try to practice this. From now, after this, you are going to teach me the shortcut keys. I'm not going to teach you the shortcut. Alt. What is the letter highlighted is H. Conditional formatting is L. Highlight cell rules is H. Between is B. So like this, any menu, all the menus will have a key. 100%. All the menus will have a key. You have to practice it. Now let us say 500. I'm giving 500 here. 500 to 1000 is my condition. 500. So tell me how can I go to the next box here from here to here? Next box? Tab. Very good. 1000. Tab. And I'll select a color. Maybe I'll go for a yellow color. Between 500 to 1000, I'm giving an yellow. Enter. Enter to accept it. And enter to accept it. That's all. So wherever my cell value is between 500 to 1000, we are getting an yellow color. Okay. Could you tell me what is the purpose or what is the advantage of using shortcut keys? Time saving. Very good. One advantage is time saving, I agree. Another advantage? If mouse is not working. Mouse is not working. Avoiding mouse. Very good. Touchpad issues. Okay. Oh, okay. The The main or important advantage of using shortcut key is they should get surprised. Something is coming, something is coming. Nothing. We just copy the data and paste it. They think we are an expert in Excel. We do nothing. Copy the data and paste it without using the mouse, using the shortcut keys. So from today, try to use more of shortcut keys. But I think from morning, you learned around 10, I think more than that. Before tomorrow evening, I will teach you another minimum 40-50 shortcut keys. Minimum 40 to 50 shortcut keys. Till 28. Another 40-50 shortcut keys. For this. Practice and practice. How we remember Control C, Control S, Control V, because we are using more frequently. Correct? I don't know from the morning whether you have noticed it. I never used the plus symbol in between the shortcut key. Have you ever noticed it? Just now also, shortcut key for selecting a column, Control space bar, row, Shift space bar. Why? Normally, if you ask a shortcut key for someone, what is the shortcut key for saving? They will say Control plus yes. I never used that plus. Because in one training program it has happened. When I asked someone to press Control plus yes, he has pressed Control plus and yes, sir. That's why I never used that plus symbol. In a shortcut key, I never used the plus symbol. This is also okay. In some other training program, 18, 19 years before it has happened, you would have seen a message called as press any key to continue. Have you seen that message? Press any key to continue. One person asked, where is any key on my keyboard? There should be a control key, there should be alt key. Where is the any key? That's why from the morning I am explaining all this key. Left of this, right of this, above this, below this. We should be aware of what are all the keys available. Correct? There are so many keys available. Yes. Before I forget, I will share this just a bit. Yes. You can hold it in your packet. List of all the shortcut keys of Excel. 145 shortcut keys of Excel is available. And distributor. Take 3 here. Yesterday, Delhi surprised. I got nominations only 39 plus 10. Shortcut keys as well. If you have extra, please give it back to me. If you need, I will try to do it. I think there is some extra. So, last page of the shortcut key, last page, contact details are available. Email ID, website, mobile number, YouTube channels. This YouTube channels today or tomorrow, whatever we are recording, I'll try to publish it. I'll share the link also. So, whatever the recording we are doing it today. And tomorrow also, that will be on the YouTube channel. You can watch it for your future reference. Okay? Right. Here the plus is available. Don't press the plus. No other go. I have to use the plus in the shortcut key. So don't press the plus. Okay. So we have seen how to apply a conditional formatting. Greater than we are given a color. Between also we are given a color. Now I want to modify the conditional formatting. To modify the conditional formatting, it's better to place the cursor on that column. It's not required to select the column. You have to place the cursor on that column. That's fair enough. Don't select it, place the cursor on that column. And then you have to help me here. Conditional formatting. Then How can I modify or where can I modify my conditional formatting? Conditional formatting, then manage rules. Very good. Conditional formatting, manage rules. Could you tell me what could be the shortcut key for this? Conditional formatting, manage rules. What's the shortcut key for conditional formatting, manage rules? How can you go to conditional formatting, manage rules? Alt, H, L, not H. Until this correct, Alt, H, L is correct. R, very good. You have to go for R. R is for managing the conditional formatting. Alt, H, L, R. That's what I told when you practice it. Alt, H, L, R. Suddenly a screen will open. So that will comes with the practice. So Alt, H is for home, L is for conditional formatting, R is for managing. But since I want to show everything on the screen, I am using mouse. Otherwise, I recommend shortcut keys because you have to see it, right? If I do something, you will not see what I am doing it. So I want you to see that. That's why I am using the mouse. So place the cursor here. Suppose, assume my target has been revised. My target is not 1000. My target has been revised to 1200. So let us go to Home tab, Conditional Formatting, Manage Rules. Click on Manage Rules. Now tell me here, Edit Rules. I want to go to Edit Rules. Could you tell me how can I go to this Edit Rules without using mouse? Tab, E. E is not working here. Tab. Huh? Alt E. Very good. Alt E. Why Alt E? Because I am pressing Alt first time. We are in the same screen. My screen was not changed. I am pressing H. We are in the same screen. I am pressing L. We are in the same screen. I am pressing R. Now we have gone to a new screen. So we have to restart the Alt again. Alt, we have to restart it again. So as he has rightly indicated, if you want to go to Edit, Alt E, Alt E, it will go to Edit. Or I want to change it here. Instead of 1000, I am changing it to 1200. Could you tell me how can I go to the format cells again? How can you go to format cells without using mouse? Tab or underline the letter F. So can I press F now? If you press F only, the F will appear there. As I told, it's a new window. It's a new screen. So you have to Alt F. You have to restart the Alt again. Whenever a new window is opening, you have to restart that Alt again. Alt again. Or if you are comfortable with the tab or if you are comfortable with the mouse, you can go for it. But since I want to show it on the screen, I will go with the mouse. Conditional formatting. So place the cursor here, conditional formatting, manage rules, select the rules, edit rules. I am going to change to 1000 to 1200. Maybe I'll put it as 1200 here. And I don't like green color. I'll go to format. Maybe I'll put some other color. Maybe a blue. So wherever my value is more than 1200, you can see a blue color is appearing here. So we have seen how to apply a conditional formatting. We have seen how to modify a conditional formatting also. You tell me, I don't want the conditional formatting. How can I delete a conditional formatting? Any idea how do we delete it? Conditional formatting, then clear rules. Very good, clear rules. But there is one more option available. Manage rules. Below clear rules, there is one more thing called as manage rules. Here we can see there is an option called as delete rules. What is the difference between clear rules and delete rules?
Clear is entirely remove that.
I have two conditions. That clear rules will delete
All the
all the two conditions. Very good. Manage rules?
selected.
Select.
Suppose I have two conditions, I don't want one condition, I want delete one, then you can select it and delete only one condition. That's called as delete rules. Super. What is told is perfectly correct. So clear rules will delete all the conditional formatting. Manage rules, delete rules will delete the condition which we don't want. Select it and delete it. But since I am not going to delete it, just I seen how to delete it. We are not deleting it. Right. So we have seen how to create a conditional formatting, modify the conditional formatting, and delete the conditional formatting also. Let us come to the column called as date. In this date column, let me go to the column row number 21 and 22. In row number 21 and 22, you can see same date is repeated twice. And same value is repeated twice. 1197, 136, 513, 1140, 595. Same value is repeated more than once. Like this, there may be some repeated values available. So we want to find out the repeated values and we have to delete that repeated values. First, let us see how to find the repeated values. Select the date column. Control Shift down arrow. Conditional formatting. Highlight cell rules. Duplicate values. There is an option called as duplicate values. Conditional formatting. Highlight cell rules. Duplicate. We have seen greater than, less than, between, text containing, date occurring. Date means last week, this week, next month, last month are all available. Let us go for duplicate values. And instead of duplicate, we can reverse it. Instead of duplicate, we can make unique also. Unique value, which is not repeated. Which is not repeated can be in a color also. Let us go for duplicates. I'll click on duplicates and I say OK. All the duplicate values was highlighted. Wherever the values are duplicated, repeated more than one time. 26.8 was repeated, 21.9 was repeated, 39 was repeated, 10.10 was repeated, 18.11, 28.11, 7.12. These are all the values which is having the repeated values. So select the range of columns, go to conditional formatting, go to highlight cell rules and go for duplicate values. Or you can reverse it. As I told, you can make it as unique values also in a different color. But don't give same color for both, you will get confused. So let us go for duplicates and I say OK. All the duplicate values was highlighted. So we have seen how to find the duplicates. Now I want to delete the duplicates. Before deleting a duplicates, either select the entire table or place the cursor on the table. Either select the entire table or place the cursor on the table. Could you tell me how can I select the entire table? Any easy, simple shortcut key method available to select the entire table? Control Shift space. Very good. But there is a limitation. We already discussed that limitation. Unknowingly, if you are pressing Control Shift space bar twice, it may select the entire sheet. So that's a small limitation. Any other advantage, any other shortcut key available to select the entire table? Control A. Same thing. Control A and Control Shift space bar will do the same process. Control A once, it will select the table. Suppose unknowingly, if I am pressing Control A twice, it may select the entire sheet. Any other method? Control Shift right arrow and Control Shift down arrow. Super. But first, your cursor should be on the very first cell, correct? Then only you can do this. If your cursor is somewhere else on the middle, you cannot do it. That's one limitation. And another limitation is if you have some empty space in between, the Control Shift right and down will stop before the empty cell. So, what is the best method to select the entire table? I recommend, my suggestion is, to select the entire table, the shortcut key is Control asterisk. But don't do it now straight away, it will throw an error. If you have the number pad, you can do it. Since you have if you don't have the number pad, could you tell me where is that asterisk available on your keyboard? Above 8. So what we have to do now? Control Shift 8. This is the best method to select the entire table. You can press the key any number of times, no problem. It will select the exactly your table. It will never go out of your table. Even if you press 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, multiple times, it will never go beyond your table. Only your table will be selected. Even if you have the empty cells also, it will work. No need to go to the top every time also. I believe this is the best method. So let me try this. Control Shift 8. I'm pressing Control Shift 8 multiple times. Still it's selecting the table only. It's not going out of your table.
Is it like the entire table or
Entire table.
so it's like a selected part of the table?
Entire table. Selective part manually you can select. Dragging. That's why. Now, either place the cursor on the table or select the entire table and then go to the tab called as Data. Under Data, specifically there is an option available called as Remove Duplicates. Since your screen is very small, you can see the remove duplicates also will be smaller one. Below the flash filling, next to the text to columns, remove duplicates will be available. So either place the cursor on the table, go to Data, Remove Duplicates, or even you can use the shortcut key for it. What is the shortcut key? Alt. No? Alt A. Alt A M. Very good. Alt A M. As I told, from now you are going to teach me the shortcut keys of menus. I'm not going to teach you. Alt A M. It opens a dialog box. Select all, unselect all. Select all, unselect. What is the difference between select all and unselect all? Select all will check if the entire data is repeated. That means date is also repeated twice. Region 1 value is also repeated twice. Region 2 is repeated twice. Region 3, region 4, region 5. Everything is repeated twice. That is called as select all. But what is that unselect all? If I select unselect all and I select date, if the date is repeated, it will delete it. It will not check with region 1, region 2, region 3, region 4, region 5. It will not check with that. It will check only with the date. If the date is repeated, delete it. I recommend to go for select all. If the entire data is repeated only, it's correct, it's duplicated. Because same day I may do 2 transactions also. Say okay, that's it. 5 duplicate values has been found and deleted, removed. 110 unique values are remaining. Is all the red has gone? Why? Sure. One. 4. Why? Why this was not deleted? Dates are same. The values are different. The entire row is repeated only, it will go for date. Otherwise, it will not delete it. So data, remove duplicates, select all and OK. These 2 are not deleted because the values are different. Then you have to select only this Control Shift right and Control Shift down. That's the way. Control Shift right and what he is told. Control Shift right and Control Shift down. It will stop. One more time Control Shift down arrow. Another time Control. You have to press multiple times. No. Or we have another method which we'll see it tomorrow. Then this red will go off. But I don't recommend it. As I told, same day we may do 2 transactions also. So if the entire row is repeated only, that's called as duplication. Okay? We'll see new features about latest version of conditional formatting. We'll see one older one and then we'll see the newer one. Region 2. Let me select that region 2. In region 2, let me go to the home tab again. I want to know in which date we have the highest sales, highest production. Home tab, conditional formatting, top bottom rules. Top bottom rules, top 10 items, top 10 percentage, bottom 10 item 10 percentage, above average, below average. Let me go to top 10 items. So top 10, top bottom rules, top 10 items. It opens a dialog box. I don't want top 10, assume I want top 3. Let me make this top 10 into top 3 and I'll give a color for it. Maybe I'll go for a green. You can select any color. I'm selecting green color here. Since it's a topper, I'm selecting green. And I say okay. So top 3, highest most, maximum most, top most 3 values. 1780, 1750, 1759. 3 top values. I'm going to get all your scores. I'm going to do this by tomorrow evening. Your score, getting your scores and finding the top. I'm going to use this method to find who is topper. Okay. Bottom, lowest, conditional formatting. Then top bottom rules. Bottom 10. Suppose I will make bottom 3, least 3, lowest 3 values. I'll put the lowest 3 values in a different color, maybe a red. So top 3 we are given a color, bottom 3 we are given a different color. Okay. But whatever we did as of now, it's available in all the version of Microsoft Excel. So all the version Microsoft Excel is available. The new feature in the latest version. Now Microsoft Excel is trying to bring everything inside a cell. Inside a cell, you can get a bar chart. Inside a cell, you can get a line chart. Inside a cell, you can get a picture. Inside a cell, you can get a checkbox. What is the advantage? Suppose I have a product name. Straight to the product name, I can have a photograph of the product. So when I filter it, the photo or picture will get filtered. When you put a VLOOKUP, the photo will get a VLOOKUP. When I sort it, it will get a sorted. So when you put a picture inside, let's see how to put a bar chart. Then we'll see how to put a line chart and column chart and picture, checkbox, everything inside a cell. So they are trying to bring everything almost inside the cell so that your data analysis will be easier. Now they got the bar chart. Let me go to region 3 now. So I'll go to the region 3, select the region 3, conditional formatting, data bars. Select any one of the data bar except red color. Except the red color, you can select any one of the color. There is a reason behind it. I will explain the reason. So let me go to the data bars. I select gradient fill, solid fill. What is that gradient? What is solid? Gradient is single color. Solid fill is multicolor. Sorry, gradient fill is multicolor. Solid fill is single color. Gradient fill will have 2 colors, red and white, yellow and white. But solid fill will have only 1 color. So let me go for solid fill. I'll go, don't select red. Select some other. What's the reason? I will explain. So I'm selecting solid fill. Yes. Based on your value, the bar size are increasing or decreasing. If the value is more, the bar size is also more. If the value is lesser, the bar size is also lesser. But why I indicated not to use the red? The reason is just for time being, I'm increasing the width of the column to have a better view. For example, let me take some value. Let me take this 282. Assume this 282 is a loss, negative values. So let me put a minus before this. I'm putting a minus and I say enter. A negative bar will appear. That's the reason I indicated not to use red. If you used red, what would have happened is both would have been in a red. Positive also would have been in a red, negative also would have been in a red. We will get confused. That's the reason I asked you not to give a red. Can I change the red color? Or can I change this bar color? Now I'm not satisfied with the blue bar. I'm not satisfied with the red. Negative, I don't want a red. I want a different color for this. Yes. Conditional formatting. Manage rules. Place the cursor on it. Conditional formatting. Manage rules. Edit rules. Edit rules. Thing. Manage rules. Edit rules. Under edit rules, solid fill. What is the solid fill? Solid fill is your positive bar color. Sorry, positive bar color. Solid fill is your positive bar color. And there is an option negative values and access. Negative values and access. Click on negative values and access. Color red. For example, I don't want the red, I want some other color. Maybe I'll make this as an orange color. So negative, I want an orange. Say okay. And this color, solid fill is the positive bar color. Positive bar color. Let us change the positive bar to some other. Maybe I'll put a purple color for this. Just for checking. Okay and okay. Yes. Positives are in purple color and negatives are in orange color. Conditional formatting, manage rules, edit rules. Only it always takes the negatives as red. We cannot give our own condition as of now. I understood. That's what you are fixing a target. Below the target should be in a color, above the target should be in a color. That's what I say. As of now, it's not possible. Near future, it may come. As of now, it will take only a 0 as the past. 0 will be less than 0 is red. Past more than 0 is some other color. As of now, that will not work. Highest. Highest will have full bar, lowest will have smaller bar. Maximum to minimum. That also you can change. That you can change. Conditional formatting, manage rules, edit rules. I want the bar should start not from the minimum. I can fix it number. From this value to till that value. I can fix it also. Map the bar, but red will not have negative. On that you can do. From 2000 till 2 lakhs. I can do that. But this question is different. If it is less than the target red, that is not possible as of now. Because even that this itself says negative value access. It's not target or something. Negative means 0, less than 0. Okay? Right. Another most frequently used option in the industries today. In industries, more people are using this option. Let us go to the region number 4. I'll go to the region number 4. Select the range. Select that range. Conditional formatting. Color scales. I'll go to the color scales. Red, yellow, green. Highest will be red, middle will be yellow, highest will be green, middle will be yellow, lowest will be red. If I select the first one. If you are dealing with sales and production, you can go for the first one. If you are dealing with rejection, defects, or absenteeisms, then you can go for the second one. Red, yellow, and green. So let us go for the first one. Green, yellow, and red. So if I select green, yellow, and red, some cell is having green, some cell is having yellow, some cell is having red. But I'm getting the mixture of colors. I'm not getting purely green. I'm not getting purely red. I'm not getting purely yellow. There is a darker yellow, darker green, light green. So what's happening here? I want to understand this. Very simple. Place the cursor somewhere else. Don't select it. Don't select the column. Don't select the column. Place the cursor somewhere else on the column. Anywhere else on the column. Place the cursor. Right click somewhere else on the column. Right click on it. Sort. Sort. Smallest to largest. Largest to smallest. That's your wish. Smallest to largest. Yes. Gradually you can see the color is changing. Red is gradually turning into an yellow. Yellow is gradually turning into a green. can see the gradual change of your colors. Heat map. This technically we call this as heat map. Right click, sort Z to A, largest to smallest. Green will come to the top. Green. Gradually the green will turn into an yellow. Yellow is gradually turning into red. Heat maps. Technical name for this is heat map. Right click, sort smallest to largest or largest to smallest. We'll see one more. Yes, color scales. If you wish, you can change the colors also. That as usual, conditional formatting. Conditional formatting, manage rules, edit rules. I don't want highest as red. I want highest as some other, lowest as some other, middle as some other also. You can change it. I think more people are nowadays interested in giving visuals. Instead of representing data, they are trying to give it in visuals. More of visual. Instead of saying, I've seen people are instead of WhatsApp, mails also, they are not using the visuals. They are not using the text. They are using visuals. I've seen people are not saying okay nowadays. They are just giving a thumbs up. That means okay. Nowadays, no thank yous. So they are giving emojis. You can even get emojis in Excel also. Emoji also it's possible. Equivalent to emoji, we have one more. We'll see emoji also, how to get emojis. But let me select that region 5. I'm selecting the column region 5. Conditional formatting, region 5, conditional formatting. Icon sets, directional icon, shape icons, indicators, rating, star rating, cell phone signal rating, traffic signal ratings. There are various icons available here, various types of icons available here. For an example, 3, 4, 5. 3 types of icon, 4, 5. 3 icon, 4 icon, 5 icon. Suppose I select this 3 icon. Green color check mark, yellow color exclamation mark, red color uncheck mark. I'm selecting green check, yellow exclamation, red cross mark. I select this. Some cell is having green color check mark, some cell is having yellow color, some cell is having red. But based on what? Based on what it's giving a red check. Based on what it's giving a yellow color. Based on what it's giving a red color. I have 3 icons. Minimum value will start from 0%. Highest value will end at 100%. So if you have 3 icon, it will split it by 3. 33%, 34%, 33%. 67 to 100, 33 to 67, 0 to 33. This is how it will split if you have 3 icons. Suppose if you have 4 icons, then it will split as 25, 25, 25, 25. 75 to 100, 50 to 75, 25 to 50, 0 to 25. Same like 5 icon means 20, 20, 20. Let me check whether what I analyzed is correct or not. Conditional formatting, manage rules, edit rules. Yes. So more than 67% is having green. 67 to 33 is yellow. Less than 33 is red. This is the default condition applied here. You can see the default condition here. It's based on percentage wise. You can change the percentage into numbers also. Number, percentile, formulas. Actually, that is what I want you to try. So conditional formatting, I want you to modify this conditional formatting like this. Your next task. Modify your conditional formatting like this. If the value is more than 1200, if the value is more than 1200, green check mark. 1200 to 600, yellow exclamation. Less than 600, red cross. So I want you to modify the conditional formatting. After modifying the conditional formatting, show how you did it. You have to show me how you did it. Then only I will know the fifth column, region 5. Show me the condition. Conditional formatting, manage, edit. Conditional formatting, manage, edit. Show show me the condition. Show me the condition. Manage rules, edit rules. 1200. Right, right. It should. Show me the condition. Show me the condition. Manage. See the condition. Place the cursor. Place the cursor on the cell. Conditional formatting. Manage. Edit. Show me the condition. Edit tools. Edit. The condition. Show me the condition. Edit tools. Show me the like this. Conditional formatting. Manage. Conditional formatting. Manage. The condition. Very informed. Everything is blank. So it's not right. Let's select that. Select this. Like this, I want to see the condition. We're applying a new condition, sir. Nothing is. Okay. Yes. Place the cursor on the cell. Conditional formatting. Manage rules. Edit rules. First, what we have to do it is we have to change the percentage into number. Here also percentage into number. Then we have to make it as 1200, 1200 here. Greater than. 1200 to 600. That's all. The last condition will change automatically. If you want to check that, click somewhere else outside here. Yes. Now, for example, less than 600, I don't like this red cross mark. Can I give some other? Yes. You can see there is an arrow mark where we can change it. Suppose I want a red flag, or I don't want the icon itself. I can say no cell icon. We don't want the icon itself. Some people likes this. They don't want to display the icon, sorry, value. They want to display only the icon. I want to know whether we achieved it or not. So conditional formatting, manage rules, edit rules. There is a checkbox called as show icon only, which will show you only the icon. Okay, it will show you only the icon here. Exercise number 8 is the one whole exercise which you are going to do. Power play. So that's going to be, I will tell you what is that power play. Free it is different. Next is going to be a power play. You can score as much as possible in the next session. After that, we have to start with spark lines. If possible, we'll start the lookup function also today. Save the file. We'll go for a strategic timeout. Yes. Now the exercise number 8. 7 we have completed where we did some conditional formatting. Exercise number 8. We have 3 or 4 or 5 tables available. Let us start from the first table. Now, normally who is finishing first will get a 6er, second will get a 4. Now who is finishing? Who? 2 people. First 2 people will get 6er. First 2. Second 2 people will get 4. Then third 2 people get 3, 2, 1. So it's opportunity for more people to score more. So what are you going to do is, let us take the first table, task name and start date. Task name and start date. In task name and start date, you are going to use the conditional formatting and highlight it like this. Highlight all the start date in green, which happens last week. What are all the tasks happened last week? That should be in green. What are all the tasks happened this week, current week? That should be in yellow. Next week task. What are all the tasks which is going to happen next week? That should be in red. Question is on the top, output is on the bottom. This is how you should get the output. The question is there on the top. Highlight all the start date in green. You can see last week, 5/8 is last week task. 15/8 this week, 12/8 is this week. So what are all the activity going to happen this week? Yellow. Next week, red. So conditional formatting. Highlight all the last week in green, this week yellow, next week red. Next week is red. This week is yellow. Last week is green. After applying it, show me how you did it. Conditional formatting.
This week is
Yellow.
next week.
Red. Question is on the top. Use color schemes.
That makes sense. This week is green.
Formatting.
This week, last week, and
That's the last week green, next week.
next week is red.
Show me the condition. Conditional formatting, manage. Why there is 2 last week? Show me the condition. Manage.
Manage rules. Conditional formatting, manage. Conditional formatting, manage rules.
Can you please take?
Manage. Show me the. Great. Condition. All are ready. Show me the conditional manage rules. Condition. Conditional formatting, manage rules. Manage rules. Manage rules.
Sir,
Manage rules. Sir. Show me that manage rules. Sir. Click on the call cells. Click on the table. Click on the table. Conditional formatting. Manage rules. That's what. Why there is one next to you are doing. Show me the condition. Conditional formatting, manage. Conditional formatting, manage. Manage, hold on. It's not showing. No. Show me that manage rules. Show me that manage rules.
sir,
No, no, not color scales. Not color scales.
sir, please check this.
What is that 45,000? No. Show me the condition. The condition. Conditional formatting, manage. There's the cursor. Conditional formatting, manage. The colors this week, next. Where is
Yes, sir, 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 sir.
manage rules? Nothing is there. Place the cursor on the table and show me that. I don't know, sir. Just all people. Go 4 seconds. That's no mistake. That's no mistake. Okay. Select this range. Conditional formatting. Then highlight cell rules. Date occurring. Here you can see there is an option available last week. So which are all the tasks has happened last week.
that should be in green. Okay. So we have completed, we have started this activity, we have completed this activity, that's green. So activities are in progress. Current week, highlight cell rules, date occurring this week. Let us say an yellow for it. This week, what are all the activities going to happen this week on progress? Yellow. Conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, date occurring next week. So it's going to start sooner. So we are going to give a red alert for that. Next week. Red. Yes. That's all. The next one, we have one more table available. City names. Sales in lakhs. What are you going to do in the city and sales in lakhs? You are going to do the same conditional formatting, but highlight all the sales in lakhs in green wherever it's above the average. If it is above average, it should be green. Next, bottom 25, last 25 percentage, least 25 percentage should be red. Above average is green, last 25 percentage, least 25 percentage, last 25 percentage should be red. Above average, red. Above average is green. Show me the condition. Open the condition. Conditional formatting, manage goods. The condition. Show me the condition. Above average. Above average. That is above average. Above average. Please show me the conditions, sir. Click here. Formatting. Manage. Conditional formatting. Manage. What is it? Where is above average? That is bottom 25. Condition. Show me. Open the show the condition. Show me the condition. Show me the condition. You are not showing the manage. Show me the condition. Above average, above average. Above average. What is that 80.5? That's not above average. Show me the condition. What is that 80? There is an option called as above average. Show me the condition like this. Open the condition. Place the cursor here. Conditional formatting. No, there is above average option. But what is bottom 25? Bottom 25. That is above average, sir. Above average. Show me the condition. You are not showing the conditions.
Yes, yes. I'm coming. Very pools. Above average, okay. That is 25. This is okay. Bottom 20. Is equal to place the cursor on the table, sir. Conditional formatting. Manage. What is the last one? Cell, sir. All the topper are not scoring. Conditional. Above average. Very, very less. Manage. What is that cell? 70. That is wrong. Very late. Okay. Select the range. Some people are finding the average and typing the average. So instead, select the range. Then go to conditional formatting. Top bottom rules. There is an option straight away available called as above average. That's all. Above average should be in green. Okay. Next condition. Same conditional formatting. Top bottom rules. Then we have to go for bottom 10. But there is no bottom 25. We have to make this as bottom 25. Type it as 25. So bottom 25 percentage. Bottom 25, most of you did it. Most of you have made a problem in this above average. They have manually found the average and did it. Campaign name. There is campaign name, there is CPL deviation. So what I want you to do here is do a conditional formatting. Apply the data bars. Reverse. It should be in reverse. Positive should be red. Positive should be red. Negative should be green. And you should show only the bars. Only the bars should be visible. Value should not be visible. Negative is green. Negative is green. Reverse. Positive is red. Negative green, positive red. Don't values, show only the bars. Show only the bars. Positive should be red. No, that's reverse. It should be in reverse. It should be in reverse. Something has happened. It should be in reverse. It should.
Sir, this will start.
Done, sir.
Yes. Ulta. Yes. Nice. Okay. Select this data. One is first to change the red and green, or one simple method is conditional formatting. Straight away, data bars. Straight away, you can go to more rules. Or select the red and change the negative into green. That's one method. Another method is straight away go to more rules. Or conditional formatting, manage rules. This is positive bar color. Solid fill is positive bar color. Change the positive bar to red. Positive should be red. Negative values and axes, that should be in green. And I want to show only the bars, not the values. So show bar only. There is a checkbox called a show bar only. Select that show bar only. Okay. Yes. Here negative is better. Positive is not good. Negative is better. Negative is green. Positive is red. Same sheet. One more table on the right hand side. Profit and loss. Month profit or loss. Literally, watch. I want the same icon. I want the same icon. I want you to apply two icons. If it is positive, green color up arrow. Negatives, red color down arrow. Only two icons should appear and only the icon should display. Value should not get displayed. Only the icon should be displayed. Positive is green up, negative is red down. Only icon, no yellow colors, no yellow colors, no empty colors, no empty. That should not be empty, that should not be yellow. No empty cells, no yellow colors. Only positive, green up, red down. So I want the same icon as it is. Literally the same icon. Same appear. No empties. No empty. Positive, green up. Negatives, red down. January is positive, green up. February and March is negative, red down. No yellows, no empties. Not the arrow. Change that green up. The arrow is different. For this, sir, for profit and loss. And yellow is appearing. Yellow should not appear. Down arrow is different.
Done, sir.
Regular.
Done, sir.
One minute. Down arrow is different. Down arrow is different and you should not see the value. Only icon.
Done, sir. Done, sir. Please, please. Sir.
Only icon.
Why it's not coming?
No cell icon. Icon should be give down arrow should be different. This down. Select supported down. No. Only icon. I thought it's 6:30. The clock. One is in red.
Okay. Select this range. Conditional formatting. Icon set. You can apply the icon and change it, or straight away you can go to more rules. And what I do is percentage. Instead of percentage, we'll make it as number. Greater than 0. Green up. Less than 0. Red down. For 0, I don't want yellow. What I can do? No cell icon. Some people have missed this. No cell icon. 0 means no cell. Positive is green up. Negatives are red down. But I don't want my audience to see the value. I want to see them whether it's a profit or loss. I don't want to see the value. Show icon only. You have to select this. Show icon only. Okay. Yes. All the positives are green up. All the negatives are red down. No yellow colors. Next. Listen to the question and do the next process properly. Names are available, number of absent days. So what are you going to do? Sorry, business category and monthly complaints. Business category and monthly complaints. So what are you going to do is, you are going to apply a conditional formatting. Color scales, where complaints are very less, that should be green. Lesser complaints should have green. More complaints should have red. And lesser complaints should come on the top. Green should come on the top. Where the complaints are very less, that should come on the top. Where the complaints are more, that should be on the bottom. Red should be on the bottom, green should be on the top. But the green should have the lesser value. 2 is lesser. That should come on the top. 2 is lesser. Apply the color scales.
Yes, sir.
Wait, 1 minute. I put the question.
Third answer.
Red is coming on the top. Green should come on the top. Red is coming on the top. Lesser should have green. Less is green. Less is green. Highest is green. Lowest. Sort it. Highest should come on the bottom. Red. Sort it. All the green should come on the top. Okay. Select this range. Conditional formatting. Color scale. We have to select which color scale has to be selected now? Second. Some people have selected the first one. That's why you're not getting it right. Second, question itself says red, yellow, and green. You have selected green, yellow, and red. Red, yellow, and green. Now, place the cursor somewhere else on this table. Right click. Sort. Smallest to largest. Yes. Smallest to largest. Sort. Smallest to largest. Green is coming on the top. Yellow on the middle. Red on the bottom. So lowest complaint will have green. Highest complaint will have red. Nine. Exercise number 9. In exercise number 9, we have a table. Channels Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, and we have quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, and we have profit. Assume these are all profit and loss, negatives, and profit positives. So for Google Ads, in Q1, there is negative, it has gone in a loss. But when you go for Q2, it's profit, Q3, it's profit, Q4, it's profit. I want to show this in a visual format. I want to know the trend, how the first channel is going on, whether it's going upward or it's dipping down, it has increased. I want to know the trend for this. To know the trend, first things comes to our mind is chart. But this kind of data, bigger data, you cannot draw a chart. 3 rows, 4 columns, you can go for a chart. But bigger data, I don't recommend charts. If you recommend chart, what will happen is, for example, let me select the table first. How can you select the entire table? Control Shift 8. I select the entire table. Then you can see on the bottom quick analysis. I think we are using the quick analysis for so long time from the afternoon. Click on quick analysis. You can see charts. Second one, charts. I think none of our chart will solve the problem. We'll try. Clustered bar chart. It looks like this. What can I understand on this chart is nothing. It's confusing us because it's just lines. I'm not able to understand. If you go for stacked bar, clustered bar, anything. Still, if you are not okay, can I go for more charts? More charts also. I click on more charts. All charts. So column, line, pie, bar. None of the chart solves my problem here. So it's all the charts seems to be very complicated here. So what's the best method? As I told, Excel is trying to bring everything inside a cell. So let me select the first one. Only the first channels Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. Only the first row. Select it. Same control Q again. A new feature available in the latest version. Tomorrow we'll see how to do this in pivot table also. Spark lines. 3 types of spark line. Line spark line. Column spark line. Win and loss. I will explain what is the difference between column and win and loss. First let us select line. I click on line. A mini line chart is created. In a cell you can see a small line chart is created. It's indicating this is going in an upward trend. It's going in upward. But can I do this for all the channels? Yes. Go to the corner here. No shortcut key for this. You cannot use a shortcut key. Control key may not work here. That's for only for flash filling. You have to go to the corner edge and drag it down. Copy it down till the end. Yes. It shows the trend for each and every channels. The first one is going in an upward trend. Second one is started better and it has dipped down. Now it's increasing. The third one, it has increasing and now it is dipping down. So you can see the trend for each and every channels. I repeat the process again. Select all the 4 quarters of the first one. Control Q. Spark lines. Select that first spark line. Line spark. And copy this line spark line just by dragging it and putting it at the bottom. So it shows the trend for each and every spark lines, every channels. But could you tell me, do you see any difference on your screen after creating a spark line? Do you see any difference? Maybe the first time you can see a different small changes has happened. What is the change? Yes. A new tab is appearing on the top called as spark line. What is the name of it? In the morning I told this. Contextual tab. Very good. Excellent. Whenever a new things if you insert a contextual tab will appear. If you are not getting that contextual tab, if you are not getting the contextual, that means your cursor is not in the spark line. If your cursor is outside the spark line, the contextual tab will be hidden. So place the cursor on the contextual tab. What is the advantage and what is the purpose of this contextual tab? For example, I want to know for the first thing in which quarter we have the highest or in which quarter we have gone down lowest. I want to identify it. So go to the spark line tab. Under the spark line tab, there is a group called as show. High point, low points, negatives, first point, last point, markers. Let me select high point. All the highest points are highlighted. For the first one, Q4 is highest. For the second one, Facebook, second one, I think Q1 is highest. So let us select the lowest, low point. So you can see the low points are highlighted. But unfortunately, both the high points or low points are all in same color. I'm not able to identify which is highest, which is lowest. So instead, can I change the colors? Yes. You can see there is styles. There is styles. Click on the arrow mark of the styles. Click on the arrow mark of the styles. There is a styles. Above this, there is an arrow mark. Click on it. There are various types of styles and colors. Predefined styles and colors and formatting. example, I'll go for from the last, the third one, from the last third one. Anything. I'm selecting from the last third one. Yes. Highest are all green, lowest are all red. So first thing is I have highlighted the high point, low point, then I gone to the styles and change the color. Still, if you are not okay, can I change the colors manually? Sparkline colors. Sparkline colors. This line color, specifically that line colors. Let us make it as, maybe I'll put a purple color for you. You can select any color. I'm selecting purple. But this sparkline seems to be very thinner. Can I make it as more thicker to have a better view? Sparkline color, weight. Weight is the thickness of the sparkline, thickness. Weight. Let us increase the weight, 2.5 or 3 points. Yes. Now the sparkline seems to be much thicker. So you can have a better view now. Okay. Here, every sparklines, I want to change the color. For example, I want to change the color of the negatives, positives. Marker color. Go to the marker color and you can see negatives, you can change the color. Positive, you can change the color. High point, low points, you can change the colors. Or here I'm getting red, green, that's okay. Sometimes the highest value may be negative also. Highest value may be negative also. So instead of that, I want to draw a line at the 0th position. To understand, these are all profit, these are all loss. We want to draw a line at the 0th position. As of now, we can draw the line only at the 0 position. Axis. Go to sparkline, axis, show axis. Show axis. Yes. You can see it draws a line at the 0th position. It indicates above the line means it's positive, below the line is negatives. So show axis. That's all. Axis, show axis. Can I convert this line? Instead of line, can I put it as a column format? Two things you can do. Either you can change the column format here, or you can add one more chart also in some other area. Both is possible. Can I change this here? I want to change this here. How can I change this here? Place the cursor on the spark line. Go to spark lines. Spark lines. Where we can see there are 3 options available here. Line, column, win and loss. Line we already seen. What is the difference between column and win and loss? Based on your value, you want the bar size should increase or decrease. Then you can go for columns. I don't want the bar size should increase. I want to know whether it's a profit or loss. I don't want the bar size should change. I want my audience to know whether it's a profit or loss. Then you can go for win and loss. For example, if you go for win and loss, you can see the bar size is as it is. Even though we have 1007, 1609, 595, all the bars are same size. You can see 1606 is also similar, and even 595 is also similar. But when I go for columns, based on value, the bar size will increase or decrease. You can see 606, 1606, the bar size is more. 500 means the bar size is smaller. So if you want the bar size to change based on the value, then go for columns. Otherwise, I don't want to change, then we can go for lines. But how can I get this bar in some other area? We got this bar in the same area. How can I get it in some other area? Before that, this bar seems to be very small, very tiny. I'm not able to see it properly. Can I increase the bar size? Unfortunately, you cannot increase the bar size. We can increase the column width and row height, correct? So increase the width of that column. Maybe the F column, I'm increasing the width. How can I select this entire 11th row? How do you select the entire 11th row? Is there any shortcut key for selecting entire 11th row? Control space is for columns. Shift space. Very good. Shift space. Or go to the 11 and click it. Shift space. Then press Control Shift down arrow. Shift space. Then press Control Shift down arrow. Increase any one of the row height. Any one of the row height. It's not required to increase all the row height. Increase any one of the row height. All the row height will increase automatically. You can see now I can see a better chart. Compared to earlier one, it seems to be much better. I repeat the process again. First, increase the column width. Control A will select only the table, right? How can I, now if I increase, only this column will increase. So that means you want to increase all the row, 10 lakh rows. What is the purpose to increase all the 10 lakh rows? Data is only 20 rows. Only 20. Only 20. I select this row, shift space bar, control shift down arrow, increase the any one of the row height. All the row height will get increased. Now we have a better chart. Okay? You tell me, if I don't want this spark lines, I want to delete it. How can I delete the spark lines? You cannot just press delete. Spark lines, there is an option available. Clear. Clear selected spark line or clear the selected spark line group. Group means all the spark line will get deleted. Spark line means suppose my cursor is here. I want to delete only the 11th row. 11th row spark line. Then you can go to clear and you can delete only that 11th part. Only this. So if you want to delete everything, then we have to go to spark lines. Select the cursor here. Spark lines. And you can go for clear. Clear the selected spark line groups. All the groups. Total. Total. Total means all the spark line will get deleted. Yes. Not each line. Negatives, positive is a color. All others are in different colors. Not one. Red, green I have given the color. All the other bar is purple. Because you have only two, that's why you are not able to. All the other color I change. The spark line color is purple. Positive is green, negative is red. All the other spark lines are in purple color. Not negative, low. I have highlighted low point and high point. This is low, this is high. This all are purple. Other balance are purple. Because I changed the purple color. Spark line color I changed into purple color.
And we show it like everything above.
That's yours. Make all the others as red. Even change the spark line color itself as red. All the high point, negative points, make it as red. All the other colors you can make it as green. Select the negative point and all the other color make it as green. That's all. One thing which is not possible in the spark line is you cannot display the values inside the spark. Is not possible. Which is possible in normal chart. That is not possible in spark line. But can I get this data? I want another spark line here. Based on this data, I want one more spark line here. If I press Control Q and if I go to spark line, already there is a spark line. I want to overwrite the spark line, means you can go here and select it. But I want the spark line in some other area, maybe at column number G, H, R, J, K, L, some other column. So, don't go for control Q. Don't go for control Q. Insert. Insert spark lines. Go to insert. Under insert, you can see there is a group called as spark lines. Maybe in my system, I'm getting it right like this. Line, column, winner, loss. Maybe in your system, line on the top, column on the bottom, winner, loss on the top, bottom. At least there may be row wise. Maybe if your screen size is smaller like this, you will get it like this. Maybe here, like this, right? Line, column, winner, loss. I'm getting it on the left, right. You are getting it on the top, middle, and bottom based on your screen size. So select this 4. Go to insert, which spark line you want, line, column, or win and loss. It will ask where you want, I select line and where you want this. For example, I want this somewhere else here at H. I want it at H. Okay. Yes. You are getting a spark line at H. Copy it on the bottom. That's all. One data, you got 2 spark lines. Control Q will create a spark line only on the next column. Whereas insert spark line, you can create a spark line in any column. Even in rows also you can get it. Row wise or column wise also you can get it. For example, for this quarter 1, the entire column, can I get a spark line? Yes. Select that column. Insert spark lines. Line, column, win and loss. Your wish. Let me go for line. Where you want it? Maybe I want it here in the bottom. So top to bottom also you can create a spark line. Left to right or top to bottom. So if you go to insert, both the way it's possible. But when you go to control Q, only left to right is possible. Top to bottom is not possible if you are using control Q. So select the range, go to insert, spark line, line, column, win and loss, click on line, and where you want this line. I want it here. Yes. So we got the column wise spark line also. Row wise also you can create a spark line. Column wise also you can create a spark line. Okay. Done? Clear? Ready? Second free hit. One person will get double sixer. Maybe the last free hit today. Tomorrow you may get multiple free hits. Exercise number 10. Month sales, profit margin, and we have January, February, March. So what are you going to do based on this data you are going to create a spark lines. 2 types of spark lines. Yes, this is your question and this is your output. Create one spark line which should be a column spark line. At N10 you should get the spark line and copy it on the bottom. Then O10 also you should get the spark line, that is a line spark line. First one is column, second one is line spark lines. Highest value should be in green. I didn't finish the question. Highest value should be in green. Lowest value should be in red. Spark line color should be blue. Show axis. You should show the axis also. Axis means at the 0th position there's axis like this. That's the 0th position you should get an axis like this.
But the first one,
create a column spark lines and create a line spark lines. That is okay. That is just copy. Highest green, lowest red.
Done, sir. Done, sir.
But you have created only one.
I did it.
Mark it. Loss. First column, then line. Column, then line. And it is in ulta. Chart, then line. Chart.
Sir, done.
First column, then line.
Done, sir, done.
Single straight. Show me that. Two. All are doing the same mistake. First column, then line. Sir, overall.
I agree.
Others. It's okay. Check what is the problem.
Okay. Select this sales. Select the sales value. Control Q. Yes, sorry. What is the first chart? Spark lines, column chart. Copy this on the bottom. Then marker color, high point. What is the color for high point? Green. Marker color, low point, red. Yes, please. 2 minutes. I'll finish up the minutes. Then spark line colors. What is the color for spark line? Blue. And we want the axis at the 0th position. Axis, show axis. First part is over. This is for column chart. So this we did it for column chart. I'll select all the 4 columns, rows, and I increase it. This is for column chart. Select this data again. Select this data again. You cannot use Control Q now. I want the chart in the next column. So we have to use Insert, Spark line. Where we want it? Here. I want it here. Okay. Extend the width. Copy this on the bottom.
Parkline color, light blue. I think this is not part of our question, but I want to do that. That is thickness. Marker color, high point, green. Marker color, low point, red. Axis, show axis. That's all. Positive is green, negative is red, show axis. Line color is blue. As I indicated, Excel is trying to bring everything inside a cell. What are all the things you can get it inside a cell? For example, you can get emojis also. Emoji. Place the cursor on some cell. I place the cursor on some cell. Windows in your keyboard. I think emojis looks good in PowerPoint and Word. You can get it in Excel also. It looks good in PowerPoint and Word. Windows dot. Full stop. Windows dot. Windows dot is the shortcut key to get the emoji. If you want emojis, Windows dot. Full stop. And you can see emoji are available. Suppose I click this thumbs up. But unfortunately, I'm not getting this thumbs up properly. It's giving in a black. Select that thumbs up. Home tab. You can change the font size. You can change the font color. This is how you have to do this. But as I told, this looks good in PowerPoint and Word and Outlook. When you do this in PowerPoint and Outlook and Word, it looks much better. For example, Windows dot. Press Windows dot. On your keyboard, you have to press Windows dot. It's common for Word, Excel and PowerPoint, Outlook. Then click on this emojis. So whatever the emoji you want, you can click it. As I told, it looks good in PowerPoint and Word and Outlook compared to Excel. Windows dot.
When we have to make a line graph, we have to just copy from the
Madam,
copy from the bar graph to the next one and then convert it to line.
you can do that, but the problem is sometimes the row column number will change because here it is B10 to M, but when you go on the right, sometimes the B will turn into C. It will take from C to M sometimes. So better to recreate it again instead of copying and pasting. If you copy and paste, the data will not be proper. Better not to copy and paste. And what are all the other things you can get it inside a cell? I think I already indicated you can get a picture inside a cell. For example, I have something like this, I have some task name or I have some product name, anything. Can I get a picture? Suppose I go to the sheet number 3. In sheet number 3, I have a product code. I want to put the product picture inside a cell. When I sort it, when I filter it, the product also will get filtered. The product also will get sorted. How can I insert a picture? This is a new feature, very new feature. I don't know. 2.4 overall, using 2.4, it may sometimes I do check whether it's working or not because it's a very new feature added very recently. So place the cursor on this. Insert picture. If you are not able to see the picture, if you are able to see the picture, okay. If you are not able to see the picture on your screen, illustration. There is something called as illustration. Picture. Place in cell. Place in cell. Place in cell this device. Let me select some picture. For example, I am selecting some sample pictures. So the picture will get inserted within the cell. Within the cell. When I sort it, filter it, picture also will get filtered. Can I see this picture on a full screen? Yes. Next to the picture, there is a button available here. Place over cell. When I click on it, it zooms out and you can see it on the full screen. Click again, it comes back to your cell. So you can insert a picture within the cell. I repeat the process. Insert picture, place in this cell, this device. Select some picture. Ah, 2-4 is also getting it. Click on the picture. Click on the picture. Click on the cell. Click on the picture, sir. Click on the picture. What is it?
Get converted into spelling. EIC. Double click
That is picture. Showing the picture. With this device, you can go to online. Another, I think this is one more new feature. It may not work for 2.4 version. For example, I'll go to sheet number 8. We have task name and we have start date. I want to know these are all the tasks we have completed. These are all the tasks we have not completed. I want to put a check box. Go to insert. Under insert, check box. There is an option called as check box, which is a new feature, very new features. Check box available. Very good. So go to insert, click on check box. That's all. A check box is getting inserted. No shortcut key for it. Go to the corner and I drag it down. Yes, there is a checkbox inserted in all the cell. Suppose preparing monthly financial report, we have completed it. Instead of saying yes or no, you can make a tick on this. If you make a tick, that activity is completed. We uncheck this. So you can make a tick for this. What all the activity we have done, we can make a check mark. If you have not the activity, you can uncheck it. Check. Click. No cross mark. Tick or untick. No cross mark. If it is not ticked, we have not completed. Check. It's called as checkbox. Checking, unchecking. That's all. Cross will not appear. But manually, how do you do it? Here you can see how many trues are there, how many false are there, but that will not work. These are all the some of the new features. Still, there are more new features available. Actually, next exercise is about the new features, which I thought of completing it today. The lookups, new lookups, not VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, new lookup.
11, 12, 13, 14 is about totally about lookups. Then new feature of a filter, what if analysis, forecasting, then about a pivot table. Pivot table itself 3 or 4 hours it will take. So lookup we have to spend at least one and a half hours. The what if analysis another 1.5 hours. Then pivot chart will take 3 to 4 hours. With all your cooperation, we have to come. I think I thought of completing 14 or 15 today. It will take another at least 1 hour to complete because lookup is a new formula, not VLOOKUP, not HLOOKUP. New features. There are so many advantages available in the new features. As I told, we stopped using VLOOKUP. We have started using new formulas. There is even stop using formulas. We have some features like just dragging and dropping, creating the report. Next level, you have to go to that power queries and power pivots. No need to write the formulas. Just put the data, auto refresh. System will just refresh it. You have to add the data. That's all. In near future, no formulas, no functions, nothing you have to do. You have to just add the data and leave it. Everything will be taken care by Excel. That's what you are going to do it in the near future. So, unfortunately, we are not able to complete the entire task. I think we have to start the exercise number 11 tomorrow sharp at 9 o'clock. Be here at 9 o'clock. We have delayed today. Tomorrow we cannot delay. We have to start on time. We have another 15 minutes. The reason is I want your names along with your scorecards back.